Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, happy 2026. My name is Mercedes. If you're new here, I go by That Mom and That Mom Wellness Coach here on the internet. I am, of course, a mom. I have a mom of two beautiful girls. I am a wife of 18 years. Shock. Very much big shock and all about the big 18 number. Holy cow. Anyway, like I said, I'm a mom of two. I'm a wife. I am a health and wellness coach. Holistic health and wellness coach. That's the actual title. I am also a holistic nutrition coach and a whole foods facilitator. This channel has gone through quite a lot of stuff over the past 8 years of me being here on YouTube. I got a nice little notification during December of my 8 years here on YouTube. I started out 8 years ago as a vegan content creator, and some of you guys are still here from those days. So hi, thank you for still being here. Thank you for still having the urge to stick around. I have 183 of you guys here, hopefully watching this video, and if so, hi! Thank you all for being here so much. It makes me happy. It warms my heart. It does all the things. I love making videos for you guys. I love making content for you guys. This is the funnest hobby that I have. And now this year, well, last year and this year, it helps with my business. So I wanted to sit down and give you guys a channel update, give you guys a little bit of a life update, and no spend rolls also, because that's a yearly thing that we do around these parts. And if you guys have been watching my bullet journal content for any amount of time, you'll have seen that I throw no spends in there on my habit trackers, on all that. I throw the habit trackers, the no spends on there all the time. So I don't think I've ever actually given you guys like the rules of what I'm doing other than just in commentary form here and there. So let's get started, guys. Okay. First things first, That Mom Wellness Coach. That Mom Wellness Coach, guys. I have thought about changing the name of this channel a couple times, but I don't really want to change the name of this channel. This is just still going to be That Mom Mercedes. But if you guys have been to my website anytime soon, it is That Mom Wellness Coach, thatmomwellnesscoach.com. I'll throw it up here. That is my baby, my website and this YouTube channel. They are my fourth child. Yeah, my two girls, my dog, and then my website and my business. So that's my fourth child. Yes, I count my dog as my child. Dog moms and dads and cat moms and dads. Those cats would be my children too, but they are my family members' cats, and they are not my cats. So they do like me to a certain extent, but they're not my kids. So anyway, yeah. That Mom Wellness Coach. If you guys have been paying attention, you guys will know, I'm going to stick right here, I launched my course, my Goal Getting Superstar course, and I'm so very excited to bring it to you guys because that is what I've been working on the longest. I've been working on it for like 3.5 years. I've been working on it. Well, before I actually graduated my program, we started doing it as like a project and everything. And since that is the thing that I work with clients the most on, is small habit changes, small goal changes to a better everything. I've had clients that have had 360 opinions about like their weight, their diet, their overall gusto for life and the day. And this thing is, it's mostly client led, but I'm here as your GPS. So the great thing with the course is that it is a 6-week course. go ahead and purchase it. I'd love you so much for doing that. But if you do, what you get is 6 weeks of one-on-one health coaching with moi. Once you purchase it, I will email you because I'll see your name and your email and everything popping up, and we'll go ahead and we'll set a time to have our first meeting. We will have, I don't have my notes in front of me. I think we have 4 meetings within the 6-week period, guys. So we'll have our consult, like our welcome consult call and everything. And depending on if you read through the course material before we have our first meeting, is whether or not we leave that first meeting with the knowledge of what we're going to do next time. Because the check-in calls, the one-on-one calls, they are full coaching calls. They are full 45-minute health coaching calls for the 6 weeks. So when you purchase the course, you get 6 weeks of personalized content. You do have access right away to the meat of the content. I don't know what else to say with that, but you get your 4 check-in calls with me, and they are full health and wellness coaching calls. So the exact same stuff that we'd be talking about in a health coaching call, you get 4 of those within 6 weeks. You also, since you have access to all the material, you have the ability to come into the first call kind of understanding what the process is. So we will be working together one-on-one for those 6 weeks, and we'll make it work, and we will accomplish at least one goal. But I have to say that nothing is guaranteed. Just because you purchase the course and you do the coaching does not mean that you will accomplish the goals. You have to put the work into it. I did meet with somebody, and they just weren't motivated enough to do the work. They were very motivated during our calls and everything, but when it came time to actually doing the work in between the check-ins, it just didn't work out. So we parted ways with each other. I really would like to see her come back and do some more this year, because I have complete faith. I have complete faith that anybody can do what they set out to do. So this year, health coaching. Also, I want to let you guys know that I will be doing a series here on my channel where I am my own client when it comes to health coaching. So this is essentially my, hi, as a client video and everything to you guys. You guys are also keeping me accountable with my own journey and everything. And I feel like it's a good thing to see somebody going through a journey as well. It helps motivate people within their journey. And that is the next couple aspects of the channel that I want to let you guys know about what my journey is going to be this year. Because 2025 is crazy. Can we say 2025 was a bit of a dumpster fire? It really was a bit of a dumpster fire, especially in my life. You guys know the year started out crazy and it ended crazy. You guys will see that I have been posting quite a little bit of videos of sweets, and that's what I've been feeling like making lately, because that's been comforting and all that stuff. But I know we have to do some real food videos in here. So another kind of aspect of the health coaching that I do is nutrition coaching. So on this channel and in life, I'm making my diet better. And we are going to be showing a lot more of easy, frugal, holistic based, just showing you guys we can eat the best we can for the lowest price point that we can. That is a ginormous barrier within everybody that I've ever talked to in nutrition coaching and in health coaching. they've always said that they want to be healthier, but they can't be healthy because it's too expensive to be healthy. It's too expensive to be healthy. I even get told that sometimes by people I work with. And it is. I'm not going to lie. Being healthy is expensive, but it's an expense that pays off tenfold in the end, because what you feed yourself, what you nourish your body with, is going to give you the energy needed to keep going and being able to accomplish everything else in life. So we are going to be doing a good amount of, like I said, holistic and organic and healthy dishes here on this channel. I do have a couple more sweets that I'm going to be posting that I've filmed and everything that have been sitting on my computer, because moderation, guys. You can have some sweets in moderation. Also, they're pumpkin. So pumpkin is really good for a lot of things. Actually, I can't remember quite off the top of my head, other than anti-inflammatory, which I love. Pumpkin. I love pumpkin. So yeah, like cheap meals, frugal meals, good for us meals, meals that our kids want to actually eat, meals that we want to actually eat, meal prepping meals, all that stuff. We're going to be working on that this year. I believe it is going to be in the Cook With Me series and the meal prepping series. We're probably going to interchange between those two. What is going to be like meal prep is going to go in the meal prep series, and any kind of other foods are going to be like within the Cook With Me series and everything. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited. I recently made my kids sopa fideo. I'll insert. But I made it, and it was really just really cheap, really good, really nostalgic. It really took me back to, gosh, one of the first years that I was like actually living with my mom. She'd make it, and it was really good. And that was just a blast from the past, and all that. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. My kids really, really loved it. So we're going to be making it again. And I made it under $2, $3. I think the noodles were the most expensive part, and possibly the bouillon was the second most expensive part. Other than that, I had everything here to make it. So I will be sharing that video hopefully very soon, before the weather gets too warm, of course. Also, cheap soups and stews are really good when it comes to frugality, and you can add in everything and you can make it so healthy and just beautiful. My garden, we're going to keep going with the garden video, but the reason why I mentioned it with the soups is the Swiss chard in my garden has been going crazy. Sometimes we just have to throw it in the soups to get it used. So the kids have been loving the Swiss chard in the soup and everything, and we can hide it well enough in a lot of dishes that it's been, oh, there's a hummingbird. You guys can hear the hummingbird in the background. I see it. It's right there. I need to get a new hummingbird feeder too this year, guys. My last one broke. But anyway, we've been able to hide the Swiss chard and things. Hide because it's kind of a rougher, kind of cruciferous type vegetable. It's like, it's like the kale and everything. It's kind of, crunchy, hardy, and it kind of has that earthy taste and everything. So it's not a fan favorite with the whole house, but it is a really good thing, and it's growing in abundance right now. Another series that we are continuing with on this channel, kind of not stepping away from the health coaching, because it's still health coaching, is the garden series, because gardening is my self-care. Gardening is what I like to do. Gardening is overall helping supplement our food budget this year, guys. And if saving money is something that you're trying to do in 2026, if you have the ability to start at least a small garden, whether it's herbs, whether it's onions, like green onions, you can do regrows of green onions. They grow really well and everything. No matter how big or how small, whatever impact you can have with whatever small backyard or windowsill garden is amazing, guys. Because when you're outside in the sun, you're getting vitamin D, you're getting vitamin C, you're getting vitamin E, I believe, also from the sun. Digging in the dirt is so good for you. All of the receptors in the dirt is just great. When they say go hug a tree, it's because of the receptors. It's because of the receptors in the tree. Ma'am, thank you. It's because of the receptors in the tree. When you are grounding, you're getting those same receptors from the ground, from the dirt, sticking your hands in the dirt, sticking your feet in the ground. It's all the same. It all gives you the serotonin, the dopamine, it helps actually with your melatonin at night also. It helps all these things and more. Gardening is good. Like I said, on the low cost aspect, on the frugality aspect, on the sustainability aspect, my dog, on the sustainability aspect, on just the overall earth stewardship aspect. In my garden, we do the hugelkultur method. And what that means is I have logs and everything at the bottom of my bed. All of the good stuff at the top of my bed is feeding into the logs. It's feeding into the ecosystem underneath. It is feeding into, hopefully, we are in Arizona. Hopefully it's feeding into a little bit of groundwater we have here. Hopefully it's doing a lot more under the surface than I even know is happening. But above the surface, I'm going to do a plug, guys. Go to Arizona Worm Farm, get your soil, get your worms, and just watch the magic happen. My soil loves the worm castings. My soil, well, I have Arizona Worm Farm soil in my bed. I know I got some other soil, and I know I shared with you guys in one of my last garden updates that we had a couple bags from a different company, but I can tell the difference. I really can tell the difference. Plus, local soil, local inoculated soil to your area is actually much better for your own garden. When it comes to food and everything, keeping it close by is the best because you lose less nutrients. In the time where you take to pick the food and bring it to your house, it can lose nutrients. And being so close to your food, that's the best. I mean, it's not possible for everybody, but like I said in the beginning of this little area, a little windowsill garden works, a little herb garden works, a little bit of, the regrows work. Anything helps. Any and everything helps. And it's so much better for you guys. Do what you can. I know friends that have chickens. I know friends who literally give away chicken eggs. You probably have a neighbor that has chickens. They could probably use a couple bucks. So yeah, if you have neighbors that have chicken eggs, if you have somebody at your church that has chicken eggs, that's also giving back to your local economy by paying your neighbor for chicken eggs. Duck eggs. I know people do eat duck eggs. I don't think it's very common at all, but it could be more common than I know, and I just don't know about it. All types of things. And then the farmers markets, of course, the farmers markets in your areas, just like I've said in other videos, and I've seen actually echoed in plenty of other videos, that if you go to the farmers market, Sometimes they're willing to make deals on products and stuff. So it just depends. It's been echoed from a ton of content creators that you can ask about that. Definitely don't ask about that at like the beginning of the market, but you could be like, hey, I'm interested in buying, you know, if it's a bread vendor, like I'm interested in buying enough bread, you know, for the week and everything. Do you have like a punch card or anything like that? Or do you have any type of like loyalty program or anything like that? Because a lot of those little vendors actually are doing loyalty programs and stuff. On my water cup, I have a kombucha sticker, and that company, I do believe I have a punch card in my purse from them. And my daughter has a punch card from one of like the pop, like the Freezy Pops, one of the vendors, like when she gets like her 8th Freezy Pop, she can get like a 9th one free. So she's already like, when I get that, my sister will get the free one. And I'm like, hey, that's good. But yeah, so gardening, sustainability, keeping food local, all that's kind of within that same little category of me saying that I'm going to keep doing my gardening and sustainability videos on this channel. It also helps with, like I said earlier, the low cost and frugality of meal prepping and all that kind of stuff. Inside the house, we are going to be doing some more sustainability stuff. Inside the house, I am using what I have. So especially in the bullet journal videos, you'll see more stickers being used because I have them. I have a whole drawer of stickers. I have markers. I have everything for my bullet journal that I have been afraid to use because I didn't want to use them and I didn't want them to be gone, but they're there to be used. They're there to be used. So, here we go. I can show you guys. I have this much down here. So this is the part I've already used. I have that much bullet journal left, and I do show you guys in my video that I just filmed of January's bullet journal. We'll have a January bullet journal video, guys. I'm so happy. A lot of you guys are here for the bullet journaling, and a lot of you guys aren't watching the other videos because you're here for the bullet journaling videos, which I'm so very pleased that you guys are here for those bullet journal videos. But we're going to continue doing bullet journal videos this year. I have this much left of this bullet journal, and I really hope to make it last. I want to make it last through the summer, possibly September, maybe October. I want this to last as long as possible because I've been doing, oh, now there's 200 birds. Oh. I've been doing some really simple spreads, and I've been doing some more intricate spreads and everything. I'm going to be putting some graphs, not graphs, but I'll be putting some charts and stuff in here to kind of monitor and keep track of like the overall everything of life. You'll probably get more updates in the next bullet journal video about how my bullet journal is going to be kind of switching and changing with me, but using what I have when it comes to the stuff I have, bullet journaling, that's like the first thing, is using my supplies that I have. We're definitely doing yard sales still at my house. But other than that, I am going to be shopping my own home before deciding that I need something at the store. That's also an aspect of the no spend. So maybe I should just go ahead and talk about the no spend real fast, or as fast as I can, because it's kind of the last part of the video. So yeah, anyway. Using the stuff I have in my house and no spend are going to go together. So I'm going to shop my stashes. I'm going to see what I have before deciding that I need anything. It's the beginning of the year, which means that my company is doing the same little gift card thing that they did the last couple years. I've talked about this gift card thing that they do, the past 3 or 4 years. I believe I've been talking about this on my channel. So I'm not going to just go and take those gift cards and go willy-nilly places. Last year, we put most of the gift cards all of the gift cards, probably except for one, towards the girls. So yeah, so I'm definitely using those towards things that are going to make a bigger impact. One thing that I am looking forward to doing with some of those gift cards is getting a new pack of Super Cubes. And I found, thanks to the Simple Environmentalist, yeah, Emma, to Emma's channel. She just recently shared a stasher type bag. As you guys know, I've got feelings about stasher because I love stasher. I don't love the parent company. So I'm really trying not to give my money to any of those big companies. Any of like the big 6, big 8 companies that like own the world. Yeah, I'm really trying to get away from that. And it's very, very hard because it's, once you start researching things, it goes far. It goes far, guys. And that's another part of the no spend. I'm trying my hardest not to give to big companies. I'm really trying to keep stuff local and all that, and keep it small, keep the funds where they need to go, which is, again, earlier when we were talking about gardening and you have a neighbor with chickens, that's keeping it local, keeping it small and everything. But it's doable. It's hard, but it's doable. But once you start learning things you can't unlearn, it makes it a little bit easier to do what seems like it's impossible. So when it comes to doing no spends, I am going to be very thorough and very educated about what I do and spend. Also, I know I talked about uniforms that I spent a lot of the gift cards and stuff on uniforms and stuff for my kids because one kid does uniforms. We do uniforms still with one kid. And I'm actually going to go to a couple consignment stores in the area. If you guys are in Arizona, if you guys are anywhere near Surprise, I believe is the last location of Other Mothers. And the owner is a really sweet lady and she is really struggling, so she really needs your guys' support. So support local. If you're in Surprise, please go to Other Mothers. It's a consignment store. It's a lot of small ages, but I believe she does take maternity styles and also maybe some stuff of adults. So just call if you're unsure or look at their website if you're unsure. But definitely support local. Her business has been around for at least 40 years. I believe I was reading on the bio. So she's really struggling and everything. So if you're there, please support local and support a wonderful, wonderful consignment store. I used to go to the location on Bell Avenue and the highway, the Happy Valley Highway or whatever it was. That's long since closed. I guess it closed during COVID and everything. But yeah, I used to go to that one all the time when my oldest was younger. And I've been just waiting to go. And then I realized that they were closed. And so the other kind of closest consignment stores to me, I believe, are out in Scottsdale or out on like the far end of Glendale, like near Westgate and stuff. So one of these days, I'm going to go to the consignment stores. But I do plan on going to the consignment stores to keep my money local, keep secondhand stuff that is still good to use out of the landfill. That's another thing with yard selling, is keeping good stuff from going to landfill. We don't want. Big thing for me this year is I don't want to contribute anything that doesn't need to go to the landfill, okay? I don't want to contribute anything to the landfill that can be kept out of the landfill. I found a place of recycling e-waste called E-Waste Phoenix, and they take quite a bit of e-waste. They don't pay you for it, but they take it and recycle it and do what needs to be done. Their website's amazing. Go ahead and check it out. Check out what all that they do and everything on there. Anything that shouldn't go to landfill, I'm really try my hardest to not send it to landfill. All of the excess cardboard boxes that I can take and use in the garden, I'm putting them in the garden. When we get stuff to recycle, we're throwing it into the recycling. I have a lot of like recycling cups that aren't compatible with my local recycling, but they are food safe, so I'm going to use them as seed starters and everything. And I have a plan for a lot of stuff. I do have a plan for quite a bit of stuff. But yeah, so when it comes to no spend, keeping stuff local, I'm going to give that a pass. I'm going to keep it low, but I'm going to give it a pass. I'm going to be able to spend local. And again, I'll spend on like yard sales and stuff when like my neighbors have yard sales. If they have something that I need, I will go ahead and spend. Only if I have the funds though. Again, with local, I mentioned way earlier in the video, Arizona Worm Farm. Definitely gonna go get some more worms and soil for the garden and everything. So I do plan on making a purchase from them. I hopefully can get a shade cloth there too. I think the last time I was in their little not consignment store, their little general market store, they had some sort of shade cloth. So if so, I will get it. I also plan on going to Desert Refillery this year more than I did last year, which I think last year I went maybe once or twice, and the year before I think I also went like once. It's kind of hard sometimes for me to be able to afford the refill store, but I want to keep that excess plastic waste out. I want to keep the money again away from those big six people, those big six brands. The Desert Refillery has a wonderful Arizona company, the Arizona Thistle, I believe it's called, and the couple things I've had from that company have been amazing so far, and I can't wait to buy more from them. This year also, they also have a small section in their store of some zero waste makeup, which I believe I will be trying to get maybe a thing or two, because I have no more mascara and I have no more, I think my foundation might be a little bad. Last time I wore it, I was just not very comfortable wearing it, so I believe it's time to throw that away. If you guys want a project pan video, because I did a small touchdown project pan video last year, let me know. That could be its own series, or it could be in the sustainability series. I have a lot of plans, guys, and I'm trying to keep things kind of together in my mind. But I know this video is getting long and I have to cut out a lot of my dog barking everything from this video. So I've been rambling for a while actually. And a big thing that I'm trying to do more of this year is hang dry my clothes. I lost my dryer balls. I have one dryer ball left. They are somewhere in the no man's land that is my laundry room. So I am definitely wanting to hang dry clothes a lot more. We were seeing a little bit of a positive on our bills when it came to actually hang drying instead of tumble drying our clothes. And well, the couple loads that I do here and there, because not everybody does that. So this year I do want to spend on a new clothes line and everything. That is something that I will spend on. And like I did mention earlier in the video, my hummingbird feeder is broken, so I will be spending on a nice hummingbird feeder, and I can hopefully find one at the farmer's market. So that's what, fingers crossed, that's what my plans are. And series is, before we're done with this, I do plan on keeping my penny challenge series going. Any extra words about the penny challenge and all that kind of stuff, I will tell you guys in the penny challenge videos. I'm trying to think of what all series I have going right now, because I do have I have a lot of stuff in the works. I have a lot of stuff in the works, guys. This year is going to be a good year for this channel. I'm going to have a lot of videos. I'm going to have a lot of videos on this channel, and I'm going to have a lot of good content, good quality content. I'm definitely spending more time making scripts, and I am definitely spending more time. I love researching. I do love researching, guys. So I'm doing a lot of researching. So a lot of follow-up videos are happening this year for a lot of things that I have videos on, like Stasher. I've got another one of those videos coming up too at some point here this year. But yeah, it's all good, and it's all gonna work. And 2026 is gonna be an amazing year for all of us, this channel included. So I hope you guys made it through this rambly mess, a little bit of this video and everything, and this kind of planning stage of the channel. And I thank you all for being here. If you guys made it through the ramble, would you leave an emoji of how the ramble made you feel? Do you feel confident in this year, like you are the same type of person that I am, and have all these goals that you're going to accomplish? And or maybe that emoji of a lot is going on, and a lot of intake and everything. We're definitely doing quarterly check-ins, I think, this year as well, on the health coaching myself thing that we talked about earlier in the video. So yeah, I'm excited. I know you can't really tell the excitement, but I am excited, and I am super pumped, and I'm so ready to do this year with you guys, to share all the things. Maybe not all the things. Maybe I'll keep some things secret. But share a lot of the things. And just make life work for us. So, repeat after me. 2026 is the year of change. 2026 is the year I believe in myself. 2026 is the year that everything is possible. I can make things happen. I will accomplish my goals. 2026 is the best year yet. Thanks for joining me, friends. I'll see you in the next video.